Hi there. Today I'm going to read a story that was requested by Thomas. He really wanted me to read this story. It is written and illustrated by Jan Brett, a famous illustrator and author, and it's called The Easter Egg. Chirp, chirp, spring is here. Time to start my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide his eggs on Easter morning. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love these colorful flowers, he thought, and he started picking spring flowers for his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. You'll notice too on Jan Brett when she illustrates, she has these little windows here on the sides. It shows what happened on the page previous. And then on this side, it shows what's coming. So it gives you like a little preview. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Well, here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him to, out of the woods straight to a chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting squiggles and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hoppity, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make an Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. And there's my cat, Luna. You're not in the video, thank you. I think she likes the story. Then Hoppy saw Granny Irony, decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow and green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. So look at how special these designs are. All these different patterns. So beautiful. Hoppy was hopping by Hans Vander Rabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that it looked alive. So here's the egg he's painting over here with the picture of the Easter rabbit up top. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? He gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine paintbrush. Doesn't that look good? The portrait looks just like a picture. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him over and off his feet. It was whirling and twirling. It was a mechanical egg. Whoa, said Hoppy. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Ah, thank you, Roberto, he sighed. But I think I better make an egg that's just right for me. He made like a little robot egg. Hoppy hopped back to the woods. Oh, Walker, now you have my dogs barking. He sees dogs on TV. Walker, stop. Good night. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tall tree to think. Making an egg that's beautiful is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have what it takes to win. I just want to make an egg that I'm proud of. Aw, you can do it, Hoppy, right? Suddenly, the woods rang with the squawking of bird sounds like an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of the Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep warm until it hatched. So here it is. So that's why she's squawking wildly. She needs help because her little egg has fallen out of the nest and her baby's in it. And look who's coming. It's Hoppy. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully. He covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you the best that I can, he said. And relieved, the mother robin chirped and settled down on her other 2 eggs. So see, she's up here. She's still on her nest because she still has 2 eggs. That one fell out, and if you don't incubate it, it won't hatch. And so Hoppy is going to sit on it and keep it warm. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. Aww. At night, wild animals passed by. Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange voices coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. Wow, you guys. He really took great care of that egg, didn't he? Even when predators like owls were above him. Aww. Every day, the rabbits worked hard on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, and buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for all the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting still on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. Everyone else is taking their eggs to be judged, and Hoppy's still sitting on that robin egg. Early next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them. Out of the mist. Oh, look. It's a beautiful wagon. It's chickens. Chickens are pulling the wagon. That's kind of funny. You see what happened over here in the window? Look at, in this one you see Hoppy and he's looking, and in this one, look at, it's a baby chick. And the wagon stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? Who were they talking about? Who do you guys think? Hoppy? Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said. When I return, I will show it to you. And then he disappeared into the woods. So he told them to put all their eggs in his wagon. And then there he goes. He's going into the woods. He said he's going to show you which egg he picks when he returns. He came back with Hoppy, looking scruffy and bedraggled like he'd been a mess. Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter rabbit told them. He kept the mother robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched and she could take care of it. The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor at the top of the wagon. Now they were ready to go. Aww, and look, the little baby chick's there with him. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy, they all shouted. Then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for the girls and boys to find on Easter morning. Aww, they have some really pretty eggs too. But Hoppy ended up winning because he did a really good deed, didn't he? He took care of that little robin egg. I hope you enjoyed my story despite having my cat Luna as a special guest and my dog Walker, who was loving the dog commercial on TV. I apologize. So you got to see both of my animals. Well, hear one and see one. Thomas, I hope you enjoyed your crazy story. See you next time.